Good morning, students. Hope you are all safe and healthy at home. Today we are going to start a new chapter. The name of this chapter is Introduction to MS Access. So let's start. Before proceeding, you should know first that this chapter is about database. So firstly, you should know what is a database. A database is a structured collection of data. Now, what do you mean by structured collection of data? On your screen, you are seeing a data written in a paragraph. It tells about some person's name, age, and what degree he holds. But we will take some time in order to read and understand the whole paragraph. So, this is an example of unstructured data. But the same data, when arranged in a particular form, is known as structured data. As you can see, the same data in the form of table, and this data can now well understood by seeing it only once within a second. So it needs less time in understanding a structured data than a unstructured data. That is why we need a database. In the computers, databases are created, maintained, and manipulated by using a software which is known as database management system. That is, in short, we call it as DBMS. The next topic is identification of the parts of the database. The database has some parts which we need to understand. The part in the red border is known as records. That is, each row in a database is known as record. So there are 5 records in the table. Each column are called fields of the database. These fields are also called the attributes of the database. Similarly, the records are also called the tuples of the database. Now, the next topic is data types. Data types means the type of data entered in the table. On your screen, you can see many data types along with their descriptions that is used in MS Access. We need only some of them frequently, but all are important. If the column of the database contains number, then we will use number data type. If the column contains any text or those numbers which do not need to be calculated, then we use the text data type. Students, read this column carefully and note it down in your copy. And the most important part of this chapter is primary key. So what is primary key? A primary key is that field that uniquely identifies the records of the table. Here on the screen, if I ask you students, what is the name of the third person, you will immediately reply that it is Robert. But how you have identified the third number? By looking at the ID field. So this is the field which can uniquely identify any person in the table. So this field becomes the primary key. So students, we have reached the end of the video, and since this chapter is new to you, I urge you to listen to the explanation at least 3 times in order to understand properly. Thank you.